Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best point guard builds in NBA 2K25 for all modes. I'm going to show you guys one build that is specifically for 3v3 and 5v5, and then another build strictly for 2v2. And I hate to break it to you, but I also found the most toxic post-scoring build on NBA 2K25. And if you guys want me to drop that build, let's get 1,000 likes on this video, and I got you guys. Starting off with the first build, we're obviously going to be going with a point guard position, and this build is going to be the build for 3v3 and 5v5. So if you love threes in the park, if you love 5v5 Pro-Am, or even if you love rec, this is definitely going to be the build to make for you day one of NBA 2K25. So for the position, we're going to go point guard. For the height, we're going to go 6'3". You can also test out like a 6'2", 6'1". They also have some great attributes as well, and even some 5'9s too. But I like to have as much height as possible and be as quick and be able to shoot the ball as well. So we're going 6'3". The weight's going to be 190 pounds, and the wingspan is going to be 6'6". Starting off with the close shot, we're going to be going with a 79 close shot, and we actually get some decent badges with this. We get silver float game, and we also get bronze paint prodigy. But you guys are going to see later on in this gameplay where all the attributes are going to be going towards. We're an absolute beast in the other categories. And for the driving layup, we're going with a 78. I know it's a little low. It's honestly not even that low. It's going to get you free layups. You're not going to miss wide open ones with a 78. But take a look at the badges we get on this build for the layups. We get gold aerial wizard, and we also get silver flow game. So we're going to get some like decent flow animations. I'm sure we're going to get some decent layup animations unlocked as well. And we also get layup mix master, which is basically acrobat, and we get it on bronze. And for the driving dunk, we're going to upgrade it all the way up to an 87 to unlock that silver posterizer. Obviously, gold is better, but we would need a 93 driving dunk and an 80 vert, and it's not going to be possible on this build. But again, our main priority on this build is not going to be, getting flashy contact dunks. We're getting simple buckets, and that's all that an 87 driving dunk requires. We're going to be going with a 50 standing dunk to get some basic standing dunk animations. The post control, we're going to leave at a 38. Now, my favorite part about the build is the shooting, guys. For the mid-range, we're going with a 93 mid-range, and take a look at all the badges we get. We get Deadeye on gold. We get Mini Marksman on gold. We get Hall of Fame set shot specialist, and we also get gold shifty shooter. Okay, now I need you guys to keep in mind also, you get cap breakers, you get max +1 badges. Just imagine I could use my cap breakers on my mid-range, and I could actually get that up to a 98. That is going to unlock Hall of Fame Deadeye and more badges as well. It's literally going to be insane. And we're also going to be going with a 94 three-pointer. Guys, we end up getting gold limitless range. And again, man, if you want to use your max +1 on this, you can actually get it up to Hall of Fame. And just taking a look at the clips from yesterday's footage in NBA Play Now, Curry has Hall of Fame limitless range, and he can shoot pretty consistent from deep. And it's looking like limitless range is actually going to work this year, unlike NBA 2K24. So Hall of Fame limitless range might be very effective this year. So that is why we're going with a 94 three-point shot. We have a 93 mid-range and a 94 three-pointer. We're going to be going crazy this year. And for the free throw, of course, we got to upgrade that all the way up to 99 to knock down those free throws in rec and pro-am, because this is a 3v3 and a 5v5 build as well. Now, for the pass accuracy on this build, we're rocking with a 79. You could probably, use this build as a template if you want. Let me know down below in the comment section so far, what changes would you make with this build? But so far, we're going with a 79 pass accuracy. Again, feel free to use this as a template. We don't get bailout. It requires an 85 pass accuracy, so we're not going to be putting that up. We get Versatile Visionary on bronze, we get Break Starter on silver, and we also get Dimer on silver as well, which is pretty good. It's going to help our teammates out a lot. And for the ball handle, we're going with a 93 to unlock gold ankle assassin, gold handles for days, and gold unpluckable. I'm telling you, man, I think unpluckable is going to be one of the most important badges in 2K25, especially if a lockdown has that legend glove badge. I do not want to go up against anyone this year with that if I don't have at least like Hall of Fame unpluckable. So who knows, I'm probably going to use another max +1 on my unpluckable badge as well. And for the speed with ball rating, we're going to upgrade that to 91 so we can unlock that Hall of Fame lightning launch. If you guys didn't see all the clips yesterday of like Young Dirk and Koza dribbling, I'm telling you guys, speed boosting is back and it looks really fast this year. So I think lightning launch is going to be very effective and it's worth putting your speed with ball up. So just imagine a 6'3" guard with lightning launch on Hall of Fame. You're going to be absolutely moving. Interior defense on this build is by far one of the cheapest attributes and it's worth upgrading in case, you know, you get called a backdoor on. You're going to have bronze off-ball pest, so that's going to be pretty good to use. And again, I know you guys are going to look at this and be like, what? This build's got no defense. Listen, man, this is primarily for someone who is playing 5v5 with the team. You're not the lockdown. You're going to have a lockdown, a primary lockdown on the court. So a 57 perimeter, a 33 steal, and a 44 block, you're going to get away with it fine. You're going to have some other defenders on the court, so don't worry about it and don't stress it out. And for the speed, we're going to put that all the way up to an 87. So, you know, in case we're playing fives and I want to, you know, play the hash or something, I'm going to be able to run around really quickly without the ball. As you guys can see, it literally says the speed attribute says it affects how fast a player can run or sprint around the court without the ball. So this is going to be very important, especially if you're 6'3", you want to move around the court fast and effective. Now for the agility, we're going to go with a 77, and I think this is high enough for a 6'3" guard. For the strength, we're going with a 52. We can't really be too strong on a little PG build. And for the vertical, we're going with a 75 just to meet some basic dunk animation requirements with that 87 driving dunk. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is the build. And we actually get shades of Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, and Jalen Brunson. This build is absolutely insane. And it says that we have built a shot-creating 3-level threat. Let me know down below in the comments section, man. It's a pretty cool name, but what do you guys think about this name down below? This build is pretty good. This is for 3v3 and 5v5. Now let's move on to the 2v2 build for the twos players out there. And I want to give a big shout out to my guy Tough NYC. He actually made this build for me at Community Day because I had to leave early. So shout out to him. Y'all go subscribe to him, boys. Now the second build I'm showing you guys is strictly for 2v2. So if you're a twos player like me, you primarily play twos, this is definitely a build you should consider making at the beginning of NBA 2K25. The position go 6'6". For the weight, go 192 pounds, and for the wingspan, go 6'8". Now, the first thing that I upgraded is the driving dunk up to a 93, and you actually unlock gold posterizer with this badge. And who knows, man, if you want to use your, you know, max +1 or your cap breakers, you can upgrade that and get some even crazier badges and animations. Now, along with this, we do get a 73 layup and a 73 close shot, which is very viable, and you're going to be fine. You know, free layups. If you're open, you can make it with a 73 driving layup. And then with the standing dunk, we're going to go with a 43, and the post control is going to be a 41. Now, for the mid-range on this build, we're going to be rocking with an 87, and the three-pointer is going to be a 78. I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, Cole, this is pretty low, but I need you guys to know that twos builds have to be very well rounded. So, you know, you can't put all your marbles into one basket. It doesn't work like that for the twos. I want to have a very high driving dunk, and I also want to be able to shoot the ball pretty decently as well, but I also want to have some defense, so you guys are going to see what the build looks like towards the end of the video. Take a look at the badges we get. It's nothing crazy. We don't get limitless range at all, which is totally fine. We get silver Deadeye. We get set shot specialist on silver, which is very effective. And we also get shifty shooter on silver as well. And the free throw, we're going to leave this at a 64 strictly because we're not going to be shooting free throws. Now for the pass accuracy, we're going to leave this at a 70. I think for the twos, you don't necessarily need a super high pass accuracy, but you know what I'm saying, for 5v5, you definitely need a little bit of a higher one. But I think a 70 is just as effective or just as good for the 2v2 court. So as you guys can see, we get break starter on bronze, which isn't going to matter, but we also get dimer on bronze as well. So this is definitely going to help out your teammates. Now for the ball handle, we're going to be going with an 86. We get silver ankle assassin, silver handles for days, and we also get unpluckable on silver as well. Now, this is definitely where I'm going to be using my max +1 or my cap breaker because silver handles for days and silver unpluckable really isn't going to cut it. So I'm definitely going to have to use one one of my max +1 badges or cap breakers on that. Now for my speed with ball rating, we're going to put that all the way up to an 86 just to unlock lightning launch on gold. And this is a very important badge if you want a speed boost this year. So guys, we're going to be rocking with an 86 to get that gold lightning launch, and I'm super excited to get my hands on this build for the first time ever in NBA 2K25 on September 4th. It's going to be lit. Now for the interior on this build, we're going to be rocking with a 56. I know it's not the highest, but I think a 56 can get the job done if you're going up against another guard. Obviously, you're not going to stop post scorers with this, but it's definitely going to help out. Now for the perimeter defense rating on this build, I went with an 85. You just got to be high if you're playing twos because you have to play both sides of the ball. We get Silver Challenger, on ball menace, which is aka clamps from NBA 2K24. We get that on silver. We get pick dodger on silver, and we also get gold off ball pest. Again, this build has defense. We're going with a 91 steal to unlock gold glove and gold interceptor. This build is so well rounded. I love it so much. 93 dunk, 87 midi. It's got a 78 3. You're still going to be able to shoot the ball. You got an 86 speed with ball, so you can speed boost. You have great defense. You can pluck the ball. You can get lane steals. I cannot wait to actually play on this build online the first day of NBA 2K25. And for the speed, we're going to be rocking with an 81. Agility is going to be an 85, so we can get stops on defense. And the vertical is going to be an 82. And this build is going to be amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And we actually get shades of LaMelo Ball and Steve Francis and also De'Aaron Fox. And it says that we have built a two-way 3-level slasher. This sounds like an old head name, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you guys leave a like if you guys do want that toxic post score build. I will show you guys tomorrow if we do hit 1,000 likes. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. But I'm going to see you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.